Good morning from the Central Valley of California. It's about 9:30 in the morning, going on 10, and I'm out here wearing a jacket, which is very nice this time of year, mid-October. We get generally about 2 good months in the fall of perfect weather. So that is where we are, and this is where I am, Central Valley, enjoying a nice cup of carnivore coffee. This is just black coffee, and it has heavy whipping cream. And it's just a really good flavor. Okay, so algorithms on YouTube are a very funny thing to me because for some reason, past week or so, I've been seeing a lot of videos in my feed about, and generally from men, I believe they've all been from men, who do not feel secure about themselves in one way or another. Typically, it's with how they look. They believe that they're ugly, right? So the purpose of their video is to try to explain to their audience or to the YouTube community about the pains and struggles and strife that they've gone through as a result. And immediately in my mind, I stereotype these guys as being beta male. That may or may not be true. And I've left a couple of comments, just with how I feel about the direction that they should go. And some of these videos have been dated. And why, again, they show up on my feed, I have no idea. Maybe it's, guys who do not look good, and there's facial recognition going on. You get my drift? So why is this so significant to make a video on? Well, men are going through we have to support each other, right? So men are going through a identity crisis that is being brought on by the social mirror. And that is going to be the title of this video, is stepping away from the social mirror, or something like that. So every day, let me explain that. Every day, the social mirror that we are part of passes in front of our eyes. And the reason this is a mirror is because it is reflecting onto us, society, what they want us to be. And we are looking into it, and we are pulling things out of the social mirror to help form our identity in different ways. It could be the products that we buy. It could be the clothes that we wear, the hats, whatever it is, as we attempt to conform to a certain degree. Now, everyone conforms to a certain degree. If you are it doesn't matter what you are. If you're a basketball player, you conform with the manner of dress, right? But we're talking about attitude and how you feel about your own body, your self-esteem, and the worth that you bring as an individual to humanity. And that's the core theme here. So as society tries to mold you as a man into what society believes that you should be, which typically is a beta male, they want the people that are, in general, right? They promote a beta male, speaks in a high voice. You kind of wonder about their sexuality. They're all woke, or most of them are woke. And you see this being flashed and promoted by Hollywood, the mainstream media, programming, corporations even, and just the general culture that we live in today, which is not easy, right? For a masculine male to navigate, this is not easy when society is telling you that you are toxic. And when you're a kid growing up and you're hitting your 20s, that could be a very powerful psychological mind bender right there. It's like, hey, well, I'm growing up in this society, and I'm being told that, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm toxic just because I'm a male. So what do I have to do to change that? Well, you don't do anything. So do not conform to the social mirror. You might want to just throw it away and you need to embrace who you are as a human. The ways that I recommend doing that are to study philosophy, have a good education, and number one, learn to be kind. Carry a sense about you of kindness. And when the world affronts you or insults you or frowns at you, not only do you brush it off, but you be kind in the manner that you brush it off, right? Because society is trying to change you into their version of what they think that you should be. And that on its face is wrong when we are all individuals. Embrace your individuality and identify who you are as a male, as a masculine male, and work on ways to improve that. And I've found in my life the way to improve that is to be competent in your job, treat people fairly, treat people with kindness, study philosophy, identify with a character or a philosophy that strengthens you. And it's a character of integrity, of morals, and something that you can go to and be refreshed by it, almost like a well in a desert. You know, we all have to have something that provides us nourishment and something that sustains us. So for me, that was philosophy. And Aristotle, Plato, Ayn Rand, you know, I've read and studied quite a bit, and I've pulled a little of each into identifying who I am, because there were things that I related to. So I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, I'm this guru and I've got everything figured out. Far from it. But when I stray and when I stumble, I have a guiding post to get back to. And that, I believe, is so important, because without that guiding post, where do you go when you stumble if you have nowhere to go to? And that it has to be something that is identifiable to you as a person. And we draw strength from friends and family and our children, but there has to be something beyond that that is written down that you can read. And for many, it might be the Bible, it might be the Quran, it might be just different books on philosophy. But as long as that is making you a better person, okay, and remember, be kind, right? Kindness is a virtue. Then you're on the right track, okay? Nobody's got it all figured out. There are a lot of people walking around with faith that they've got it figured out. And hopefully that works out for them, right? And hopefully the path that I'm on does work out for me. But at least the path that I'm on keeps me straight every day, and it gives me peace and comfort. So I hope this video kind of speaks to my algorithm feed. And if you are a person that is struggling with your social identity, step away from that social mirror, because that is not who you are. You are somebody great. Your individuality brings more to the table of humanity than social conformance. This is the Cold War Sailor, out.